What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I don't know if I should be doing this or what, okay? y'all let me know. But I had met this guy, and he was talking, we was talking because I was telling, we was talking because he was saying, he had got into an accident recently. And then I was asking him about his home because I noticed like his house was really nice. And he was saying, yeah, I purchased this home. It's kind of like a fixer-upper, but it's sitting on 3 acres of land. And he was telling me that he needed the land. And I was like, wow, So I'm always curious about what people do for a living, because sometimes everybody always think you have to be a doctor, a lawyer. It's not always doctors and lawyers, okay, that's living in these beautiful homes. A lot of times it can be entrepreneurs, people that own something, people that's develop things. It is so easy now to meet millionaires. It's so easy with social media. We have people selling hair and able to make a multi-million business. I see people that's selling digital products. I see people doing well on YouTube, and the list, TikTokers. Like, I see a lot of this, and basically millionaires. Okay, it's so easy to meet a millionaire. You can meet a millionaire like this. Years ago, it was hard to even know somebody that was a millionaire. I know a few millionaires. Rub some of that millionaire off on me, okay? I'm manifesting being a millionaire, okay? So anyhow, I had to ask this guy, how can you afford something like this? Because, I'm curious. I'm trying to manifest that millionaire status. So he was telling me that he makes 200-some thousand a year, and also his wife make 200-some thousand a year. Now in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, 200-some thousand a year, you and your wife, y'all bringing in $500,000 a year. This is doable, okay? You can have whatever you want with that kind of income. So I'm thinking, I was like listening, like, wow, you guys got such good jobs. What are you doing for a living? He's like, in order for you to make the kind of money that we make, you have to go back to school. Instantly. What I was so excited about. Go back to school? Are you serious? Okay. I love the term, it's never too late. I love it. It's never too late to accomplish anything you want in your life. It's never too late to buy a house. It's never too late to have your dream car. It's never too late to become a millionaire. It's never too late to go back to school. But the thing is, do I want to do that? Now, I consider myself a very smart person, because once upon a time, I had went back to school at 40 years old. 40. And I just knew I was going to go back to school, and I was going to be a nurse, and I was going to make all this money, and you couldn't tell me nothing. But when I was in school, struggle became real. I had to keep the roof over my head. I no longer had that help, or, I no longer had the finances to keep the roof over my head and go to school. I was working a job, and the job I end up, getting fired from, okay? Because I made a mistake at work. I got fired. And with that job, I was able to go to school and work. But when I had got fired for making that big mistake, I had put myself in a dilemma, and I had to work, okay? The job I had sought, or I desired and wanted to have, required for me to work long hours, which made it very difficult to go to school. So I had to think, school or money, school or keeping a roof over my head, school or providing for my kids. I had to let school go so I can be able to get this job and have whatever I needed immediately. Okay, because school, I was just like 1 year in. So my dream of being a nurse went away, and I ended up working in a warehouse for many years. But during that warehouse job, I was able to fix my credit. I was able to buy my house. I was able to have the things that I wanted and desired through hard work. Okay, and I don't regret it, not once. There's no way in the world, even as I look back, there's no way I could have done school in that. I would have been just screwed, because the hours at that job was 12 hours a day. Of course, I could have looked for a different job, but that money, I needed that. Okay, an unlimited type of overtime, I needed all that. All right, so anyways, I became a workaholic, and I worked. My kids will tell you, like, I even worked holidays. Okay, I was at it. So after that, I was stuck with loans for something I didn't even finish. And I would just imagine, like, even if I did stay in school and finish, them loans would have been way more than what they are. So when the man told me I need to go back to school, it put a little damper or a little sadness on me, because I was thinking to myself, like, school again? So at that time I was 40 going back to school, and now that I'm 50, I got to go back to school in order to make something 200 some thousand a year that might be 200 something now. In 3 years of me finishing school, is that still going to be available? Like, this is really hard decision for me. Yes, I can go back to school. Yes, I can. Okay. But 3 years, it would take me 3 years to make this kind of money. At that time, I would probably be still my early 50s. Let's just say in less than 5 years, I will have a degree, and I'll be working this job making me over $250,000, around $250,000 a year. Am I able to do this? Should I do this? And it's all about financing and accounting. And I love math. I love numbers. Can I do this? And I know I can do anything that I put my heart and desire, and I know I can do this. Okay? But the fact is, do I want to? Is it going to be worth it? And on top of that, how much more money am I going to be accounted for at the end of these 3 years of school? I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I should do this or what should I do. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Y'all let me know. Like, would y'all do it? Would y'all go for it? I need some advice here. It is so much I have to consider. Okay, so much I have to consider. I don't want to waste the next 3 years of going to school for a job that's no longer available or not even paying the same. With life is so unpredictable, we never know. And I could go 3 years working a job, going to school to get this degree, and the pay may be increased. Is it worth it though? Is it literally worth it? And then how much of debt am I consuming at the end of these 3 years? I don't know. Y'all let me know. What would you do? Would you go for it? Or you wouldn't go for it? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, what about if I get in the middle of this and all of a sudden my YouTube takes off and now I'm making all this money that I always dreamed about, and then I feel like, did I waste my time? Or can I just do YouTube and go to school and then just have both incomes, and I can just take y'all on a journey of getting my degree and having this job that pays so good? Manifest $250,000 a year is insane. Literally. Y'all, let me know what y'all would do. Leave that comment down below. I need y'all advice right now, okay? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.